Hey guys, what's up? It's Nick, and I decided to come on and share a couple of my thoughts. I was just sitting here thinking in my car, and you know how the saying goes, people prefer good quality over quantity. Um, I was doing some thinking about that, and I was coming to the realization that while that is true, I'd rather prefer both quality and quantity. So I wanted to come on and discuss that and how they both go hand in hand, and how I believe that it can be very beneficial to you, especially if you're someone who's setting a goal and if that goal is met long after you have met it, right? So I guess I can start off with the definition of quality and what it means to me. When I think about quality, I think about something that's basically a standard that can be compared or measured up against some things that are similar to it. A good example of this to me would be like clothing material, some type of fabric or something, or maybe like real animal fur coat versus the artificial fur coat, or it could be something food or fruit wise, like pastry, maybe bakery, maybe like a cake made from scratch, homemade versus a cake made coming out of a box. Or it could be seed and seedless grapes, seed and seedless watermelons, or just overall in general, you can like the quality of somebody's characteristics, right? Somebody can be very boisterous, they can be very vocal, and you might like that. Or somebody can be very even keel, very calm, very logical, you can like that as well. Or somebody may just be someone who is just off the rails all the time. They are very hyperactive. You might appreciate that about them as well. So these are just a couple of things that I think about when I think about quality. Now, quantity is a different story. Quantity is pretty much self-explanatory. When you think about quantity, you're going to think about numbers, the amount, the total, the sum of, I guess. These both are important because, in my opinion, you really can't have one or have a pleasurable experience of one without the other. Now, let's use Chick fil A for an example, right? Chick fil A being an example because of the quality of not just their signature taste and food, but also the great quality that they have in customer service, right? The quantity with Chick fil A would be how they offer the amount of uh, service by serving so many people. I'm sure well over 400 plus, at least 500 close enough. People are coming through their drive-through every day, and they are constantly serving them. Now these numbers could be off, but you know, I'm just estimating in my head. It could actually be a bad day for them. Who knows? But all I'm saying is that Chick-fil-A, they service a lot of people, and the line is already double wrapped. Now, this is an example of the quantity for me. Now, one can argue, well, McDonald's is similar. You know, they have the same double line wrap, people taking orders outside, just like Chick fil A. Now, the thing with this is, while they both have those similarities, one is still not like the other. Okay? McDonald's might be able to push those orders out 400, 500 cars plus daily. But what about the quality of service? Now, see, I can guarantee you that if there was a poll of quality and quantity, and it was between McDonald's and Chick fil A, I guarantee you Chick fil A will win hands down. They will crush Mickey D's, right? Because McDonald's, unlike Chick fil A, McDonald's, how many can you say will, experience the same, have good quality and quantity? The food might come out fast, but the customer service might suck. Sometimes it can be pretty long when you waiting. Now that can be debatable because it might be different from different states or how the customer service is at their McDonald's. But I know from my past experience, I no longer, eat McDonald's. I haven't had it for a very long time. But I know from my past experience, I've waited from anywhere from 7 to 10 minutes before my order was even taken. Mind you, it was one or two cars in front of me, and they had already had their order taken, and they were just waiting on, what I could assume was to be handed their food or be handed to cash out, right? So I say that to say that you can still have success and lose one and, still not have the other. That's why it ties back into what I was talking about when I said that it's important to maintain both, to factor in both long after you've reached the goal. So know when you do anything experimental wise, business or project or whatever, you always want to factor in these two together. Why? Because before starting, when you have quality and you have quantity, you have the number, you have the amount, you have the consistency, right? Consistent number. And when you have quality, you have something of substance, you have value, right? So you have consistent value, consistent substance, consistent values. And when you put those two together, you have something really special and unique. And that's all I wanted to come on here and talk about. Really just want to make this video too long. I just wanted to share my thoughts on what I thought about quality and quantity and how I thought they both play hand in hand when it comes to the foundation of anything, how they need to be factored in when you want to venture off or have an endeavor in anything. So I hope you liked this video. If you did appreciate this video, you found it to be informative, please show your appreciation by hitting the share button. Also, by way of emoji, show me that you have made it to the end of this video. Send me a fist bump down below in the comments. Thank you so much for checking out this video, and I will talk to you later.